Shout out to Anno Domine Beats. Shalom Mashbaka. It's Yiqwaba. Like, share, and subscribe. Listen to the word of Yiqwaba. Listen to the live. Shalom, family. I'm going to go ahead and jump to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 26. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessed shall be unto the head of him that sell it. That's enough of that. So I want to talk to y'all about the music industry. Family, and I'm going to say this from experience. A lot of times people look at artists and they think that they is rich and got a whole bunch of money, but they don't even realize that a lot of artists ain't got it like that. I done witnessed a whole bunch of artists that I grew up with that when people saw them, they thought that they was rich. I'm gonna tell you a story, and hopefully this story will help you to understand what I'm trying to say. There was a man and a woman that had teenagers in their house. The name of their house was called DCF. Their last name was Custody. On the outside of the house, everything looked good. The grass was cut. The windows was clean. When the social workers came over, the stoves and everything was clean. The teenagers was smiling reluctantly. The teenagers was holding up money in their hand to show that they did their chores, and it was showing the social worker the chores money. The children had jewelry on, their mother's emblem around their necks, and the shoes that their mother and their father had sent them that month. The stove was full of food and just cooking, smelling good. The social worker came in and ate real good. Even the officer came and sat down and got him a plate. Ate real good. They showed on their social media page, by the instruction of the parents, how beautiful their rooms is. And when the doors was closing, everything, DCF custody people, the custody family, took the cameras away from the teenagers, stripped their clothes, took the cologne, the shoes, the money that their parents sent them, and the money that, the children supposedly got for, doing chores around the house. They took it. They made the children go in the bathroom and vomit up all the food, open up the refrigerator, and told them, do what you got to do. They don't cook for them. They don't won't let them cook on the stove. So the children got to figure out how they finna eat. So if the children sneak out of the house and they go around the neighborhood and they saying, "Hey, can y'all can y'all support my sticker company? I'm selling stickers." The DCF family, the custody family, made sure they talked to the mayor and ban all revenue of sticker selling because they know that that was the children's dream that they did with their grandmother before she passed away. So the social workers and everybody was just going along with the program, doing their jobs. The children had to sneak out of the window. They had a couple of friends that they felt like they can trust. But those friends was friends with them because the mother and them had everybody in the whole world thinking that they was rich. These teenagers snuck out of that window to try to get support and couldn't get none. And the parents had a sticker front up, making a lot of money off of that. They had people coming inside the room and doing y'all knows what to the children to bring in more revenue. The children modeled all their clothes and everything that was about their grandmother and their grandmother's book that the children sung out of sadness. Oh, the custody family made sure to make bank off of that as well. Finally, one of the children broke away from out of that house full of teenagers that looked like them and also looked like some other children that, they get pampered a little bit more just to keep them, quiet, in the good graces. So the other children that snuck out of there, they started going around setting up independent sticker shops. Well, the custody family found a way to come at that. They talked to the governor or whoever they talked to with a lot of the revenue and the money that came from by way of the children inside of the DCF place. Paid them something and say, look, I want you to move on this. Find a way for me to get that revenue over there. So the custody family finally made a way where they had created a robot that makes stickers as an independent robot maker. Well, the children started to suffer because the DCF family started making sure that out of every 1,000 stickers that they can mark up and put their emblems on that the custody family took over, that what, even though it belonged to the children, to the teenagers, say, what, yeah, we got this. We're going to make them out of every 1,000 sticker that they can make a profit off of, they can only make $10 to $16 per 1,000 stickers. There's other children in the neighborhood. They got parents that raised them up to build race cars. So they're not really going to be that affected by that, so they think. And they don't see anything wrong with it because they're not in with the custody family in these schemes that they pulling on these children. So a lot of their friends and family that don't know their real estate, but they only want to come around when they think they got money. Well, what they do is they say, well, we ain't got to support these stickers anymore from the teenagers. What we gonna do is we're just going to generate this AI, this robotic stuff. You know, it's nothing wrong with it. They don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, to be honest with you, they're not trying to be evil, a lot of the friends, because a lot of the friends don't come around just when it's good. They just want to be around the teenagers. That's the remnant of the teenagers. They just want to be around the teenagers because they really care about them. They never ask the teenagers for nothing. So they don't even know if the teenagers got it like that or not because they never asked the teenagers to give them some of that prop money that the custody family give them, you know, when the social workers come over. All in all, what I'm trying to tell you, if you understand my metaphor, that is the music industry. And it's not for everyone because you got to prop up some. You got to prop up some. I want y'all to go and do y'all research. Last year, companies made billions, but artists didn't hardly make anything. Brother Hassan Campbell, I posted his stuff on my page. Y'all can go and look on my community tab. That's what I call it. And go and look on there and look at Hassan Campbell, the stuff I posted up about Brother Hassan, how they mess with your minutes, you know. So when you go live, right, and you know you're supposed to get credit for your time, well, guess what? That's coming out of your publishing. Where does the publishing come from? Commercials. A lot of us skip commercials for the convenience. That's cool, you know, if you're in a rush or whatever. And we understand, a lot of us do. But I'm just trying to let you know that if Brother Hassan had 200,000 watching him, and then it jumped down on his side to 5,000, but on other people's side, they see more than what he said he saw from the get go. And how Sister Private C told me that she had people all across the town. You know, she was watching the videos and promoting it, and how the video didn't even budge. I posted up I released a song and they would not let me, you know, push the song to be in the before everybody. See, a lot of times people see that and they say, "Oh, you got to put money in it," and da 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 da. Well, guess what? The only one, yeah, I don't want to get into all that. Everybody should know that they say money talk, even, you know, but you don't want to press your luck. You don't want to press your luck. So I'm finna leave it like this. I don't believe in luck, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it like this. If y'all can understand what people is trying to tell y'all, y'all will understand. If you worked for 4,000 hours and you only got paid $10 to $16, and you got to pay your mortgage, your car note, why wouldn't rappers have a food stamp card or be trying to get on food stamp? Why wouldn't opera sing? Oh my goodness, I don't even know how opera singers is doing. Why wouldn't country singers? So all what I'm saying, the ones that is, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? A lot of us got businesses. A lot of us got lives. Just because you selling corn don't mean you hate the people, because the person that don't sell the corn, that's an abomination. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessed shall be upon the head of him that selleth it. It's not a sin to do commerce in sales. All right, fam, I'm about to get up off of here. I hope that somebody got something out of this right here. I want to say to you all, Shalom, and please support those who bring forth good music with a message to it. Music is not evil, and I've been hearing some preachers going around saying that. I heard a preacher that he say he a Christian, and they say they don't let nobody listen to no instrumentals in their church or nothing. And it's like, why do people feel like we have to disassociate ourselves from what make us us? Dawad played with the Timberland dance. He sung. Listen to the words of the song. The words of the song tell you what the song is. All right, fam, I'm about to go. Shalom.